Hey everyone, I'm Adam Mosebach. Here's my headshot. I'll be auditioning for the part of Max. I'm 6 feet tall. As a dancer, I'd say I'm around a 7 on a scale from 1 to 10. Reading music, 9.5, and holding harmony, a 9. I hope you enjoy my audition, but first, a joke. So a dinosaur walks into a bar, and he sees an old woman sitting at the end of the bar in the seat that he normally sits in. So he doesn't think twice, he walks over, he gobbles the woman up. Then he goes to get his beer, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, sir, we don't serve drug dealers here." And the dinosaur says, "Drug dealer? What are you talking about? I'm not a drug dealer." And the bartender says, "Oh yeah? What about that barbiturate?" Think about it? Alright. Thanks everyone. Enjoy my audition. In all the famous love affairs, the lovers had to struggle. In garret rooms away upstairs, the lovers start and snuggle. Their famous for misfortune, which they seem to have no fear of, while lovers who are very rich you very seldom hear of. No little shack do you share with he. You do not flee from a mortgagee. Nary a care in the world you see. How can love survive? You're fond of bonds and you own a lot. But he has a plane and a diesel yacht. Plenty of nothing you haven't got. How can love survive? I'm sorry I took so long.
Any luck?
How would you like to see this for the Carlsberg Festival? The finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all of Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Max, that's something I'd love to hear.
So would I. All I got right now is a basso who isn't even profundo.
Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Paris, Rome, Stockholm, London.
On Georg's phone.
How else could I afford it? Why am I up here?
I hoped it was because you liked me.
Of course I like you. Why shouldn't I like you? You live like a king. You have an excellent wine cellar.
Max.
I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. Speaking as a government official, is there a cathedral around here?
That's our abbey. Nonberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. In the next few days, I have to visit all the towns around here and listen to Sängerbuns and choirs, quartets.
You'll be here for meals, won't you?
Oh, yes. It was a town just about that size, Wattsman, where I discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. In 1930, they won the festival, became very famous, toured all over the world.
Oh, yes. Whatever became of them?
Well, by the time their voices changed, they were rich enough to live in America. Who lives in that dilapidated castle down there, Rumpelstiltskin?
Baron Elberfeld. The oldest family in the valley. I can't understand what's happened to the children. You're not worried about them, are you? They should have been here to welcome you. It couldn't have been an intentional slight because they haven't met me yet. Forgive me, I'll try to find them.
Elsa, have you made up Georg's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, yes. He hasn't admitted it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
You don't know what it is?
No.
I do.
What?
Well, it's very simple. It's money.
Money?
He's rich, and you're rich. Children, children! Liesel, Friedrich, Gretel, Kurt, Martha. See? Carlsberg Festival 1938. Look here, the Trapp family singers. And here are all of your names. Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Kurt, Brigitte, Martha, and Gretel.
Why am I always last? Because you're the youngest.
Liesel, I'm depending on you. Day after tomorrow, you must all be ready at 11 o'clock in the morning. That's when the
Herr
bus...
Detweiler, can you help me, please? Heil. I tried to explain. Keep quiet. When is Captain Von Trapp returning?
Oh, no. When a man's on his honeymoon...
This is the only house in the province that is not flying the flag of the Third Reich. You mean the flag with the black spider on it?
Brigitte.
Do you permit such remarks in this house? Who are you?
I am Maximilian Detweiler, First Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was in the old regime.
In the old regime, I was Third Secretary. Now, I'm First Secretary.
Good. Then you will order them to fly the flag. Captain Von Trapp wouldn't... I can take my orders only from Captain Von Trapp. You will take your orders from us, and so will the captain. Heil.
Heil.
Is Father going to be in trouble?
He doesn't have to be. The thing to do today is to get along with everybody. Now, Liesel, be sure to get all the children on the bus at 11 o'clock.
Uncle Max, are you sure this is going to be all right with Father?
He'll be pleased and proud.
Liesel, do you think so?
Brigitte, don't you trust me?
No.
Well, anyway, the bus leaves at 11 o'clock.
That's Father's luggage. Yes, they're back.
Liesel, they'll have such a lot to tell us. Let's not hurry about telling them anything.